We are told that the area of the rectangle below is 6 plus 3 root 7 centimetres squared. We're told that the length of this rectangle is 5 plus 2 root 7, and we need to find its width. So we know we can find the area of a rectangle by doing length times width. So if I want to find its width, I'm going to do its area divided by its length. We know the area is 6 plus 3 root 7. We were told that in the question here. We're told the length of the rectangle is 5 plus 2 root 7 from here. And right, so I've got my width, but I need to give that in this form. So I want to rationalise this denominator. So in order to rationalise this, I'm going to multiply top and bottom by the conjugate. So I'm going to copy the exact same thing down. I'm just copying this down. I'm just changing the plus to be a minus. So this is exactly the same as this, just with the sign flipped. If I do that to the denominator, I must do it to the numerator as well. And right, let's get on and try and simplify this. So let's start with the numerator. We've got 6 times 5, which is 30. We've then got 6 times minus 2 root 7, which is going to be minus 12 root 7. We've then got 3 root 7 times 5, which is 15 root 7. And then we've got 3 root 7 times minus 2 root 7. So let's go through this carefully. First of all, the plus times the minus will be a minus. Then we have the 3 times the 2, which is 6. And then we are also multiplying by the root 7 times root 7, which is 7. And the 6 times the 7 is 42. Moving to the denominator, we've got 5 times 5 is 25. Then we've got the 5 times the minus 2 root 7, which is minus 10 root 7. Then we've got the 2 root 7 times 5, which is going to be a positive 10 root 7. And then we've got the positive 2 root 7 times the negative 2 root 7. So again, let's go through this and be really careful. We've got the positive times the negative, which will be a negative. We've got the 2 times the 2, which is a 4. And then we've got the root 7 times the root 7, which is a 7. And the 4 times the 7 is 28. Right, now let's try and collect up these like terms and simplify this as much as possible. So on the numerator, we've got the 30 take away 42, which is minus 12. We've got the minus 12 root 7 plus 15 root 7. So minus 12 plus 15 is 3. So we've got a positive 3 root 7. On the denominator, we've got 25 minus 28, which is minus 3. And then we've got the minus 10 root 7 plus 10 root 7, which cancel each other out, which is why we did this conjugate thing in the first place. We wanted that to happen. We wanted those terms to cancel out so that we had a rational denominator, which was the minus 3. We can then divide both of these. We've got the minus 12 divided by minus 3, which is 4. And then we've got the 3 root 7 divided by minus 3, which is minus root 7, because the 3's cancel out and we get a negative. And that is my answer. That is the width of this rectangle.